Good morning. Good morning, good morning. What's going on? How are we? It's a pretty dull, shitty day here today. Bit cold overnight. I hope we're all well. Had some nice surprises last night after I went offline. Pretty crazy. 2 more subs for 80. Let's go. Let's get them. Ashes in the balance, mate. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Mitch Stark, the greatest left-hander of all time. They're looking good. At least they're fucking getting some runs on the board. Both teams, mate. After the last test. But yeah, they handled it easy. First innings. And relatively quick, too. Looking at it. Like what? Fucking 75 overs apiece. Basically a, almost a one-day score. Like, you know, decent strike rate. 150 overs. 700 runs. Not bad for Test cricket. You thinking Stark's the GOAT? Yeah, it's different. It's different. Stark's doing it in probably in a more competitive era where there's a lot more teams now capable of winning. And batting is the main focus around the fucking world. But was him. I mean, he did it. He did it for the longest time, and he did it against fucking some of the greatest of all time, so... And it is an entertainment business now, 100%. That's why Brian Lara was able to make so much money at the end of his career. Chris Gale. Oh, alright. So we're going back to Sebring. Going back to Sebring. The missus has just left for work. We have a full shift ahead of us. Let's get it done. A couple hours of multiplayer. A couple hours of single. A couple hours of multiplayer. Let's go. Yeah, we've been smashing shit here, Timmy. It's been crazy, mate. Grinding hard, getting the views. Getting heaps of people contributing. Memberships are up at the highest point they've probably ever been. Oh, where's that drink? I don't want to knock it over. Fucking, where is it? Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to fuck this up, I know it. Ugh. Oakley dokily. Okay.
You're clear.
Oh, felt that bump so hard. Fucking car just jumped out from my hands. Gotta warm up the forearms. Losing more subs, mate, just for turning this game on. That's 2 already today. Bunch of butthurt fucking fuckboys. Oh, you say bad things about Gran Turismo. Oh. I legit feel like I got something wrong with my bicep. Force feedback didn't feel too good at all in that right bicep, left bicep. Steve, big ups, mate. Alright, so I got my 5. But they weren't worthy of putting up, mate, because I watch too much YouTube stuff. Like, I've spoken about this before because of how long I stream for. When I get off, I don't exactly jump on and start watching another streamer that's doing exactly what I've just done for 8 hours. I'll unwind. I think it's good. I think it's very good. I think we're capable of beating the Americans. So yeah, I got mine. And I was surprised by one of them, but it's more the start of the year. Like, my top interests were video game reviews, motorsport events, football news, gaming live streams, true crime stories. My top channels were What Culture Wrestling, Gamer Ranks, Zier Talks, Lee Gunner, and Poke the Bear. And it says a lot because Zier, Lee, Bear, I'm literally hanging around having chats. You know what I mean? I thought V-Man would be up there. I was in fucking What Culture's top 5%. But that's how I keep up with my wrestling when I'm not watching. I'm curious, I'm competitive, and I'm game focused. My different sides, yeah. I'm a philosopher, a skill builder, a trailblazer, a challenger, change maker, curious, self-improver, the wonder seeker. That's all the shit I watch. Most watched motorsports events. So in the start of the year, it was Player, V-Man, and Viking. And then in the mid of the year, it was What Culture Gaming, AJ, and Poke the Bear. So I was doing networking then. And then late in the year, and this is because, and this would actually be because of how much I just, especially when I got sick, sitting there watching so much stuff. Heavy spoilers, Zier, because he was literally, while I was sick, one of the only ones that I was still kind of dropping in and talking to. No worries, Ruthless. And then Patrick CC, who's this new one that just does gaming stories that I've started watching. Like Annie Austin. Top games, this is surprising. And this says a lot too about what I actually watch and who I watch and the opinions that I've had recently. Gran Turismo 7. Cyberpunk 2077. Dead by Daylight. I don't play Dead by Daylight, but it says that I'm sitting there watching Miss C a lot. Le Mans Ultimate. Hello? Hello? Who's actually fucking paying attention? Yucky, Marley, Ruthless, all of yous. I'm watching. iRacing. Thanks, Risk. So yeah, I think the opinions that I've had are pretty valid when you look at that's the most watched stuff of. So yeah, that's my year. But I was surprised. It didn't actually, it made perfect sense that the wrestling one was on top and that Gamer Ranks was number 2. But I thought it would have ranked it by streamers rather than outright channels. And it's only because like Gamer Ranks, you just go down a rabbit hole, like you'll watch a recent video and then you end up watching, you know, top 15, top 10 list, whatever like that. And then What Culture, I'm watching at least 3 or 4 of them a week that are 20, 30 minutes long, ups and downs, weekly wrap up, shit like that. And then they, like if you don't press anything, will end up going into like, it's just the way the algorithms work and the way they set up their videos. Mega Projects does it too. So you'll watch like a 30-minute video, and then like when it goes up to like the next part, if you're not paying attention, if you don't do anything, it'll like line up like a 3-hour video, and like you won't even notice. And then like you'll look at it, like every time I'm watching like Mega Projects, I'll go from like, you know, a top 5 thing or a story about one single thing, and then it'll go into like, you know, top 500 government facts that the world doesn't want you to know, and it's like 3.5 hours long. So it's the way they set up. Like, I should do it. I should go back through every single video I have and then just organize, like, the click-through or the next video to be, like, literally the longest stream I have. Like, something like that. Like, that's how you bump up your view time. What's going on, JD? How are you, mate? Scene. Lewis. J-Dog. Australia versus America. 2026 World Cup. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, mate. Let's fucking go. We're capable of winning that game. Yep. We got yous. We got yous. They did the draw this morning. We still don't know the 4th opponent, or the 3rd opponent, because they've got to do the UEFA draw. But it's a winnable group. It's a winnable group. Not a winnable group, we can get through. Truthfully, for each other, they'll probably be each other's biggest test. But we did play them recently over there and they beat us convincingly. So, be interesting. But we did field a mostly A-League side. Mostly like it was damn near an under-21 side that they fielded against us. Mostly A-League kids and fucking Championship League kids. Well, why
Time set. We're at the back.
Fucking idiot. Skipped quality. You fucking dildo. Yeah, second will do it, 100%. And we've gotten through before like that. June. June next year. June, July. Your guys' summer. And fucking European winter. So, European summer. So like middle of when they have their break, because all their seasons are like, I think basketball's the same. Like where it's like 24, 25, 25, 26, rather than, 2026, 2025, 2024, because they cross over 2 years. They start in the middle of the year. And it'll be the biggest fucking international break in the longest time too. And then they'll go straight back to, like, they go back to football so quick. They're not happy about it. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Hungover? Not bad, mate. What was the occasion? Well, turn the sound up, Daniel. It'll help. Yeah, well, we're definitely used to the heat. No doubt. We're definitely used to the heat. Our A-League is the summer league. Like, they play in brutal heat. Brutal heat. Good answer, Daniel. Good answer, mate. Whoa! 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 Big ups, bro. Get that new streaming reg. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas, Jesus. Are you sure about that one? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? If we're talking Obi-Wan Kenobi loves me, mate. Big fucking ups. What is that? What's that currency? What is that? SGD. Is that Singapore? Is that Ash's money? Ash's money. Big ups, Exhorter, bro. You're a legend. Thank you very much. It's getting me very close. A little bit of time, like anything that comes in through PayPal in the next month, I could sort it out. And then anything else that basically comes in through YouTube, we've got to wait till January. But I'm in the position, like, I've already done the numbers and we've had some other things happen. We're in the position where, like, it's like there's options on the table. If I acted immediately, I could get something that's much better at a discounted price, but it's only going to be discounted for fucking 8-9 days. And then after that, my options are still around what I'm looking at, but I'll probably be a step down from that PC. But I'm looking at pre-built. I did all the research last night. I was speaking of risk. Like, he even thinks with what I'm looking at, I could straight up get straight into PC gaming. And I was like, I don't care about the PC gaming. I need something that can stream perfectly, 4K, dual stream, everything. And then he just told me all these bare minimums, and I just kept going back to the site and having a look at what they had. They kept coming back to him while he was racing and, like, copying and pasting the specs and being like, is this enough? And he was like, yeah, that's fucking more than enough. And originally, too, when we were having the conversation, he thought I was talking US dollars. And then he realized, he was like, oh, like, okay, yeah, that's more a budget. Because he was like, no, you can do this for like $800-900. I was like, no, I can't. Like, I've looked, it's impossible. Like, and then I was like, are you thinking about American dollars, bro? I was like, it's 66 cents at the moment. He was like, oh, so like double that then. I was like, yeah, the prices you're telling me would be like $1,800-1,900, bro. And he was like, oh, yeah, no, my bad. But I got a lot of good information out of him compared to the dude that I went to and, like, who does actual gaming PC builds and gave me a very exorbitant fucking quote. And then when I was like, yeah, nah, that's way, he was just like, yeah, we'll come back when, you know, you've got the budget. I wasn't willing to work within the budget at all. And then even Risk, who's like, he's even confident that like, do enough research, get the parts, I could build it myself cheaper. But it's a matter of if I do it or not. You've just got to buy the tower and then start buying the parts. And even towers, I was looking at towers yesterday, you can get them for under 200 bucks. But it's happening. It's the next step. It's the final step. Really, truthfully, it's the final step. Like in terms of just everything and anything that I can put into the channel. You know, aside from just getting new games all the time, it's the final step. And the ability it'll give me to up my game on every level is what. But mostly, it's, you've seen the PC issues, you've seen the sound issues and the device issues and the USB resource issues. First and foremost, it's all that. Editing software second. And then like Tide first and foremost, it's going to be complicated getting it off the ground, but dual streaming, vertical streams, dual streams, all of that shit. But dual streaming, like with the hours we're putting in and with the people that we know and the connections all over the place, it wouldn't or shouldn't take that long to get a second one into a position of being able to do something with it. And the other platforms don't fucking cut you as hard with the money and shit. Fuck, I'm racing shit out, not paying attention. Yeah, but that's, again, US, Lewis. 1,500 US right now would be a tick under $3,000, bro. I'm looking at a $1,500 budget. The one that I posted in the community is $1,300 and it's like $400 or $500 off at the moment, but only for the next fucking 2 weeks. It's Black Friday deal. But that builder, they have so many options. And that was one of the better ones and already discounted quite a bit. And then even, you know, the next two options down from it or whatever, I could afford them, no problem. And they'd be what I need. It's just this one, it's like, it's also got the potential to be gaming. But it's the final step. It's just the tower too. So monitor I'd need to sort out separately. Because the one I have here is fucked. Like the screen's cracked. No, I am not even trying. Gonna cook the tires. And yeah, the dollar is bad. I didn't realise how bad it was until I got my last pay. And then I looked it up and noticed how much it had gone down over the last few months. Which explains a lot. Why does it feel so light? Just the fuel.
Not ideal, mate. There's gonna be a mess in front of us. I hope you're ready for it.
But yeah, even the RAM, because I thought about because I'm already taking up all the slots in this one and I've only got small RAM in it. And it takes a particular type of RAM because it's this gaming laptop. But I looked up the RAM last night and it is quite fucking costly. Like even, what was it, 8 gig? Fucking a recent 8 gig one was like 80 bucks. And then the 16s were like, you know, 140, 150, depending what brand. And so yeah, RAM alone, you're looking at $300-400 bucks just for a couple of RAM sticks. And then I remember when we got the one for this, fuck, it was like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. And it doubled my RAM. And that was direct from an outlet too. But my mate did all the research of the computer, the RAMs, and was like, yeah, I can go get this one, cheap as chips. Building one from the ground up, no fucking idea. No idea. But still, this place, they're a gaming joint, and you're paying for it outright. So it's not like one where you're paying twice as much to get it, but you pay it off. Because they're always the worst. Like that's like a dead outright raw. You know, you pay, if something's $1,500, you'll pay $3,000 for it, and by the time you've paid it off, it will be worth nothing. Like, and so many companies do shit like that. And that's always a raw. So they always get like fucking pensioners and people on benefits and shit. Radio rental shit. And it's never the way to do it. You're constantly in the debt. But getting up the money to pay for something outright when it costs that much, that's not my style either. But yeah, I'm effectively just going to leave it in PayPal until it gets there, because the income that I'll get from last month is enough to cover this month at Christmas, and we're looking good enough this month that I should be okay next month. So I shouldn't have any reason to need the money out of PayPal. Sitting there at the moment, we're a couple of $100 off. The sooner we, like, I don't necessarily want to get it, like, if I could sort it before Christmas, I would, but I don't necessarily want to have to go through the stress of it before Christmas. Like, setting it up, getting used to it, all that, like, relearning everything, basically. I'm already thinking, like, what am I going to have to do with this, and saving all my fucking setups, and, like, for the editing and OBS and shit like that, because building OBS from the ground up is such a pain in the fucking ass. Like, the worst thing in the world. Building overlays and shit. But yeah, that's the editing side of it too. It's just like, I've never been able to have access to editing that you can do on PC. This thing I can do some on it, but it crashes hard when you try to do anything that's like full-blown video editing. It can do GIFs, it can do thumbnails, and it can do basic shit using a really good program, but anytime it tries to do video editing, it fucking dies. What's going on, Neon? How are you, bro? This thing comes with a 50... I can read them out to you, Lewis. I'll read them out to you, brother. You'll get it. You'll understand. And I know, like, Risk was, like, just nodding his head. He was, like, telling me that fucking people are, you know, playing... He was trying to get me on iRacing, basically. So it's done by Allied. They're called. I was also looking at the mini ones. There was a mini one that still had, like, they were RX mini computers with AMD Ryzen graphics cards in them. And even Risk was like, they can absolutely do the job. But the problem from USB ports and even having a hub for them, they're not going to be good enough. But they're very, very cheap and probably still more powerful than this. But it's done by Allied Gaming. So the one I'm looking at is down $300. It's 13 down from 16. It has an Allied Stinger 1. So it's got an RX 7600 8GB gaming PC. Allied Stinger 6 fan RGB gaming PC case. Intel Core i5 4.4 GHz 6 core 12 thread processor. Allied Sidewinder 180 watt 120 millimeter air cooler. AMD Radeon RX 7600 8GB graphics card. I know that's absolutely more than enough. Intel H610 motherboard. 16 gig of RAM with a DDR4 RAM. 500 gig solid state drive. 650 watt power supply. 6 USB high-speed ports. Like, it sounds more than enough. It's more than enough, yeah, absolutely. And then there's options. So there's like there's a RX. So this one's like $900. So this one I could buy straight away. AMD Ryzen 4100 processor, AMD Radeon RX 580 8 gig graphics card, AMD A520 motherboard, 16 gigabyte DDR4 RAM. I want 32 RAM, no matter what. Just I know it's not overkill, like for what I want, like for operating multiple programs and processors. I know I want the extra RAM. Yeah, there's quite a few options, bro. In between there's the right on the $1,000 option, there's not a lot, and then those mini ones go under the 1,000, in between like 7 and 900. And then the options, like even like I said, the one I'm looking at is already discounted $300, and everything around that or like in that price region, and it seems to be like 11 to like 16 average. And then everything over that seems hardcore. Like, when you look at the specs of it, when you look at the size of it. But just, this one, just because it's got, like, the fan's going to be very important, as it is. This thing fucking cooks. Everything in here cooks. So the fan's going to be very important. The size of it, the ventilation of it, the ability to, like, all the extra ports. As it is, I'll probably get a powered hub, but having that many fucking high-speed USB ports, I've only got 2 here, and I'm using a hub. Oh, I completely agree, but that's Australian dollars, OG. It's Australian dollars, mate, and it's not a lot. And I can't. It's the community who's doing it, dude. Like, I can't. It's literally just everything that's happening. It's the growth, like revenue and everything. Like, it's same as with the wheel. It's not something that I can do. It's not something that I would normally commit to. It's not something I can really justify. But it is stuff that needs to happen for the growth that's happening. Like, I've always, like, there's barely any capital, but I've always tried to put it back in, whatever I can. Like, survive on what I can, but put back in what I can. I'm in Melbourne, bro. Yeah, okay. Dual streaming, Lewis. I want to be able to, like, even the StreamYard, you know what I mean? I want to be able to, like I said, bro, I can't do it. Even with OBS and Discord. And the camera's going and shit. You know what I mean? Trying to record there. It just crashes on me. OBS and browser going with YouTube up. Barely able to do that. It's multiple processors. Just any time it's got to do multiple processors. Multiple programs running at the same time. Which I fucking need. You know what I mean? Especially for the dual streaming. And then the other thing I thought that I could at least do immediately would be to get a new phone for $500-600, and then I could at least start doing vertical streaming. But vertical streaming doesn't bring you in any revenue, but it's mad for outreach. It's mad for outreach. But it doesn't do revenue at the moment, and you can do thousands of views off of it, but you don't get paid for it. But it's mad for outreach, so it's not worth it. PC is a full-blown investment that's going to increase the streaming, better the streaming quality, and then give me the ability to fucking edit like a YouTuber edits without having to do it on my PlayStation that can't handle it. They can only do so much. Share is awesome, and I've gotten away with doing a lot with it, but it's still very limited when you compare it to a PC program. And then even just the process I have to go through of getting everything from the PC onto the PlayStation just to bring it into Share. Yeah, Bells is beautiful, bro. Bells is like when we talk about beautiful beaches around Australia, I often bring up the ones down in like the Greater Geelong Peninsula. That's where they filmed Point Break. It's where they filmed The Storm at the end of Point Break. Everyone always goes to Byron. Byron's a tourist trap, and then even the main beaches in Melbourne are a tourist trap, and they stink. They truly stink. They're too close to the city. But then you go down the southeastern peninsula. There's some beautiful beaches down there, but it's a feral fucking area. You go down Bells Beachway, and it's paradise. Like, it's actual paradise there. Great Ocean Road, man. You know, it's heritage listed. Like, it's one of the wonders of the world, basically. The 12 Apostles and shit. So, Bells Beach is amazing. First place I ever went surfing. Bells Beach, Ocean Grove, that whole area. I would agree. One of the best parts in the world, man. Gets cold down there, though. For Australia, for Melbourne, it's fucking cold down there, bro. Bells Beach is always cold. That's straight. Fucking all the sea between Tasmania and us. Speaking of, I was starting to get nippy real quickly. Like, as soon as I stopped playing, I'm like, fuck, it's getting fucking cold. And I just went out the back, it's pissing down rain. I've got the window open a little bit. I'm like, no wonder I'm fucking feeling nippy as, mate. Most dangerous place I've been to in Australia? I mean, it depends on how you look at it. We all did stupid shit as kids. I mean, the closest I've been to the desert, truthfully, is Mildura, which is like, you know, red sand, red dirt. First time I'd ever seen it. Mildura is like, it's not dangerous itself, but like, it's as close, like for Victorians, it's as close to Central Australia as you can get. And it's still a long fucking way from it. But it's hot up there. Literally one of the hottest places in Australia. And it is the hottest place in Victoria. Wasn't dangerous though. Like, but it's a different world up there. Like, it feels like the outback. It's about 400 kilometers away from me. And yeah, Mildura, like, that's what made me think of Tony. Like, I've nearly been bitten by a brown snake at the Murray River, and that was just a normal holiday destination for us. You know what I mean? I've seen people get very seriously injured or nearly die in motorbike accidents and speedboat water skiing accidents, and that was just a normal part of life for us. Like, it was how we grew up. Speedboat racing, motorbike riding. A lot of them were into, like, my uncle's family. They were pretty well off, and they were into equestrian and shit, and a couple of them got fucked up. Like the speedboat racing, I've seen people get fucking airlifted away, man. Like, and that's, like, it's different. It's not danger that's unique to Australia, but it was danger nonetheless. I've had a jellyfish sting. That sucked. Just in the local bay when I was a kid. I remember I was only in shallows, and then all of a sudden I was fucking surrounded by them. Copped it all over my legs. That sucked. But yeah, I've never, like, fucking swum with sharks or anything like that. Like, but the brown snake, that was scary. And I like, fucking, it was literally, like, 1.5 foot from me, man. When my fucking uncle spotted it and, like, said something to me and I fucking moved and then he took its head off so fucking quickly. At a campsite on the river. That scared me. I was like 11. Like, literally the worst fucking snake you could get bitten by here. Yeah, I've been surfing. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, that can be dangerous. I've been out to Black Rock, and they have a scuttled submarine, about 2.5 km off the shore. And I swam out to that when I was about 15. Absolutely unprepared, and once you're halfway out, you got to keep going. That was a scary moment. Had to get back from that. Sat on that submarine for a good fucking half hour, 40 minutes, getting my breath back. And then fucking paddled back. But that was a silly decision that could have killed me. Truthfully. And that's something that's kind of unique to Australia. Beach life. But yeah, I certainly don't seek out danger. My brother got a spider bite, like it was a whitetail. Whitetail, they reckon. Like, it was, because they gave him the anti-venom. But they didn't catch it till like 10 hours later. He got up one morning and said he had like a fucking itch. Like, his mum was dressing him and he was just scratching. She's like, stop scratching yourself, and sent him to school. And he come home just kind of tired, pale. And yeah, she was undressing him and he had this fucking cricket ball sized fucking, you know, purpley red looking fucking circle in his leg. She freaked the fuck out. Whitetail bite. Solid effort to go to fucking school the whole day. And he got bit sometime the night before. And like, she fucking freaked, like all the beds, everything. I remember the whole house got bombed. All the beds got fucking stripped. Mum was freaking because he was young. Ponds? Yeah, ponds have got geese and ducks and they're fucking vicious cunts. You haven't lived until you've been chased by a really pissed off swan. Truly. What's going on, Hellcat? Swans are like... Swans can be brutal, mate. You can't pause it. No, you cannot. Yep, you can't. If you sit there for a certain amount of time, it fails the mission or some shit. I have heard that. It was in the horror gaming stories of November 2025. I had heard that. If you can't pause the game, and if you have to go to the toilet, or you have to fucking answer your door, or you have to do something, you can't pause the game in a single player campaign. Yep. Good stuff, COD. That's gaming though now, man. They just take out features that you had forever and then fucking charge you for them. Like Gran Turismo's doing right now. Oh! Oh! Ah! 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 We need a fucking radar! Ah! I'm getting good at it though, like fucking staying side by side with them, having like Having no idea they're there, but knowing they're there. And just trying to hold your light as best you can. You fucking piece of shit. Oh, I hate these cunts and their fucking perfect tyres at the start of every goddamn race, man. Please sort it out. Creators. Developers, please sort it out. I'm in this fucking car and I can't even get my tyres going and they're like Gran Turismo grip levels. This is bullshit. I had a pretty bad injury or two. Knee boarding behind boat. Knocked myself out once. Got a bit too much air. Bouncing around on the wake. And my knees came up. Smacked my face into the board. Just knocked myself out clean cold. If I didn't have someone tandem with me. Like it was my cousin. He just let go straight away and fucking come over to me and flip me over. Busted me nose. Didn't break it, but fucking busted me nose and me lip pretty good. Seen my cousin ride through a barbed wire fence on an ATV. My cousins. It was my 15-year-old cousin with my 12-year-old cousin. And the bigger one was on, like he was driving it, but he had the smaller one in front of him. And they rode through a fucking barbed wire fence at dusk. The little kid was the one that copped it face first. It was pretty bad. Like, I hated my little cousin. He was a spoiled little cunt. But listening to him and seeing it and the sound of him fucking, and his mum's fucking, you know, he had fucking holes in him everywhere. And he's like, like, and he was the toughest little psycho fucking ADD riddled cunt. And he was just a mess. Absolute sobbing. No, I'm not done with it for good. I'll be back on it when there's something worth doing. Like GTWS. But the Spec 3.0 is absolutely nothing. The Power Pack is a rip-off. And unlike Gran Turismo players, I've been playing racing games my whole entire life. And Yas Marina's been around for like 15 years, of which the whole time it's been on a Formula 1 circuit. And Circuit de Villeneuve's been around for about 40 years, of which the whole time it's been on a Formula 1 circuit. So if you've played any other racing game, you've probably played Yas Marina and Circuit de Villeneuve, and you don't give two fucks that Kaz finally added some tracks to his game 4 years later. But no, I'm not done with it. They have an official GTWS, I'll be back for sure. I won't play it, and I'll jump on it and take the piss out of it, and probably still somehow do good. But I'm not done with it. But it's not worth playing every day, doing the same fucking thing we've been doing for 7 years. Absolutely not. Works for other people, but doesn't work for me. And this is a billion times more challenging. But I'm not done with it. No way. I'll never be done with it. GTA comes out, I'll be like, oh, Kaz! I'm a fucking Gran Turismo fanboy. Just because I'm disillusioned with it. And I'm over it. It's been out for 4 years, man. 4 years. And anybody who knows that Gran Turismo Sport before it was the same fucking game. And that came out in 2017. So we've really had the same two games for 9 years now. Going on 9 years. Kind of over it, bro. But I'll play it again one day. I'm sure as soon as there's an official GTWS, Meta will be straight in my inbox telling me. But I mean, even Meta doesn't care about it at the moment. And that says so much. He's got like the biggest heart on for that game ever. It's all he plays. And even he got Rensport in this. Doesn't have the time to play any of them, but he's not getting on Gran Turismo either. Like, and he certainly cares a lot more than me, and he's capable of being a fucking top split driver. What's going on, Vibes? But I should be done with it, because the Gran Turismo community's done with me. I haven't seen fucking 95% of them in 2 weeks. Basically don't exist now because I'm playing something that's not their precious game. They don't even fucking say hello. So I might as well not exist and not fucking, I might as well be done with it. And what we're doing here already is 10 times more than what I was doing there. And the people playing this get it. They get the challenge. They get the fact that it's brand new. It's not going to be perfect. They all just want another option.
Five minutes to go.
I'm smitten with this track. The first time you drive it, you got no idea where you're going. It all just feels like a clusterfuck of white and blue fucking curbs all over the place. But man, you get a feel for it. Oh no. Fucking, I did that last quali too. Same turn. What's going on, Ming? Yeah, Sebring, mate. Full course. There's 3 layouts for it, like a northern section, a southern section, and then the full course. And they're all fun. The north and the south section are really, really fun in the MX-5. Oh, nice. What are you listening to? New country music or old country music? Because I reckon modern country music's a bit fucking gay. All that Luke Combs shit is a bit fucking gay. No. Well, it depends. No, it depends on what cars you're using, bro. So these classes, no, you're just on slicks. The GTE classes and stuff like that do have softs, medium, and hards. But as far as I've seen, like in the ranked and shit, they just put you on the slicks, man. But some of the car classes, yeah, I have noticed other tyres. I've never used them. Because as it is, like, most of the classes they put you in, you're just on an outright slicks. The game has slicks and it has wets. And then there's probably, like, the GTEs, the LMDHs, maybe the LMPs. There's a couple of them, but I haven't looked too much into it. And I just like driving around on slicks because most of these races, you get on the, bro, like, this isn't Gran Turismo tyres. Like, it's real life, like with the tyres. Like, they're meant to go, like if you're doing a 90 lap race or a 70 lap race, your tyres are meant to go bare minimum 40 laps. Like, and they will. They don't wear like Gran Turismo, they get hot. What's going on, Hans? How are you, mate? Yeah, a lot of Forza players have been saying, yeah, flashbacks and shit.
60 seconds remaining.
I've never driven it. There's about 5 tracks on this game that I've never driven. And they're all North American. Appreciate it, Hans. You're a legend, mate. Enjoy your weekend, brother. That was risky.
Checkered flag this lap. End of session.
Yeah, I'm not doing it that time. I've had one so far. But I've also had a copious amount of wake and bake. And I had breakfast. I was up pretty early. Oh, look at that. Go! I'm not a big fan of Coda. Wasn't a big fan of it in ACC or F1. But it's a fine track. Like, I got no beef with it, but I'd rather, like, the one track that I think needs to be in this, that suits this game most, is Atlanta, because of endurance racing. And then Watkins Glen, Watkins Glen, because of the history of everything that's raced there. Laguna Seca, because every game needs Laguna Seca. And all these, like something like this going through all the Dodge Vipers going through the corkscrew. What's going on, Hernando? How are you, mate? I know Coda's the more modern one and Laguna's been around forever, but for me, for this game, number one priority, it's not that it's even a super mega favourite of mine, would be Atlanta, because it's the other elite endurance race they have there. So, like the LMPs, LMDs, you know, like even in Gran Turismo, they have a tribute to that race. Oh, I don't care about the Top Gear track, bro. That's another Forza fucking... Who cares? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. 100%. But also then that's why Watkins and Laguna Seca come into it too, because of all the cars that, like the GTOs, bro. You can't have... Imagine what you could do with the GTO class if they brought in all those American tracks. Like, oh, nice Hellcat. Yeah, I thought about getting in with them, but I've got to warm up in the mornings, bro. They're all primed up, ready to go. I have to wake up, so I'd have to get up at 6 a.m. and get on and start practicing before I jumped in with them at that time in the morning. But I do want to one day, because I've seen that they're doing all the races together. And I haven't introduced myself to Mets yet. I have with Lincoln. I know Boris well. So yeah. Try and get this race done. It's fucking tough as shit. And if I don't, I'm just going to move on to the next one. Because the small tracks will be nice and quick. But yeah, see the track layout at the top. Basically at the 2 points where it's closest to each other is where they cut it off. And the bottom one, it's almost got like a mini Monza feel to it. And then the top one's pretty unique. I did the North American tour in the Roadster MX-5, and that's how I learned how to drive the track properly anyways. But yeah, I nearly sneakily got on GT and had a look myself last night. I'm doing career mode, mate. I nearly loaded it up last night just to have a quick look at a few things. But I didn't. The disc is still in there. I swear. But big ups for digital gaming because I haven't, you know, got up to change a game in 2 weeks. And I've played a few different games. Slight win for digital gaming. Slight win. Slight win for laziness.
Good luck, mate.
I love how you see like the rubber and the shit flying off the track at ya. Oh, Jesus. Get in there, son. Oh, Matt died from the Porsche. Oh, he's on the outside. Oh, no. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, mad contact, you fucking dumb cunt. Give us the goddamn radar. Come on, tyres. Come on, tyres. I watched all of the Diddy thing last night on Netflix. That's brutal. Fucking sad. What a fucking piece of shit. I mean, we already knew, but what a piece of shit. Feel like you'll have to play GT7 at some point before I lose my skills. Okay. Okay. Does anyone else find that really funny? That's fucked the race. Does anyone else find that really funny, guys? Ming, do you find that funny? How often was I playing Gran Turismo in the last 3 months, guys? Since I got my DD wheel. Someone that's here all the time that knows me. How often have I been playing Gran Turismo in the last 3 months? Answer that question for me first, someone. You know, with a lot, not at all, so-so. Anyone? Last 3 months, since I got the wheel. How much have I played Gran Turismo? Full stop. Anyone? Nah. Alright, well the answer's fuck all. Probably 3 days a week at best. For no more than 4 or 5 hours. Been like that for months. 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 The last GTWS season, with me not playing the game at all, I managed 2 podiums in top split. 2 podiums in top split. in some of the hardest possible cars that you could drive in the game. And both of them were in the wet. And then I just missed out on another one at Le Mans. The ones that I got podiums in were the Red Bull car and the Suzuka race, which you did last week as a daily, which I didn't do when it was a daily. Point I'm saying is I barely need to play that game. I get on it, I play for half hour, and it's all there. Like, Gran Turismo compared to this, like, and I've already got other people who are playing both, and they've said that when they've gotten on this and then got back on Gran Turismo, they've been much faster and smoother on Gran Turismo because of everything this game is teaching them. I couldn't care about it. I couldn't care about being competitive at it. Like, straight up, guys, it's a very boring game. And any real semi-budding wannabe sim racer has known, even when they're madly in love with Gran Turismo, that it's not a sim racing game. It's not even close. And I've broken outside the mold of Gran Turismo so many times, for so many years. But I'll be back on it. It's still installed. All 160 fucking gigabyte of it. I'll get the power pack at Christmas time. Have a laugh. Test out some awesome cars. But we're 100% going to be on it Boxing Day, which will be a Friday this month. Boxing Day, I am hosting a special return of Trans Am Le Mans race for a mate, because basically he misses it and he hadn't had the chance in a long time, and he did a very, 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 very generous donation to the channel with that simple request. And I was like, I can do that for you, mate. So on day after Christmas, might be Christmas evening for some people around the world, I'm going to be hosting Le Mans Trans Am races, which are muscle cars with a specific BOP setting, tunings, everything. It's a series I used to host on Gran Turismo for many, many seasons, and many people miss it, and many people said it was the best thing they ever did on Gran Turismo. One night only return for that. And that's truthfully probably the first time I'll check out 3.0. Because all I want to do at the moment is get better at this game. I don't have anything left to learn in Gran Turismo, except be more of an alien, and that's just not going to happen. I don't have the care factor or all the reflexes. Copy. Oh, this fucking event. It's killing me. It's killing me. This whole game's killing me with the difficulty. And then you've got Sophie 3.0. You lap her in 3 laps. The TVRs would be pretty cool. I like them in Gran Turismo too. Monsters. This fucking series, seriously. Seriously. And I'm only at like the third championship. The third championship. Or the third category. It won't be shit. Single player, like I've said, Tony. The online might be shit from the start. But I don't think it will be. They'll learn from the previous, because like Red Dead had problems on launch and GTA 5 most definitely had problems on launch. Like, and it took them, like the game came out and then online came about 3 months later, and it was like, honestly, you could compare GTA Online when that launched to like Fallout 76 when that launched. It was just an empty world. There was nothing to do. There was no ways to make money. It was so empty. It took years to become the powerhouse that it is. In saying that, they've been working on it for 13 years. Like, just single player. Red Dead, man. Red Dead. Red Dead. Like, look how fucking finely tuned that was. Like, that was PS4. And it was still a good few years before the end of the PS4's life cycle. Like, I read a thing about this the other day. No gaming companies draw the juice out of the PS5. No gaming company does. Gran Turismo do, at least in terms of visually, graphically. There's some other ones out there that are more like indie developers that don't have the budget and they manage to pull something out of it. But the sheer power of what the console's capable of, nobody has done. Nobody. Rockstar did that previously with Red Dead. The only ones you could argue it with on the 5, and they tried to do it on the other console, and that's what killed the launch. And then you could argue on the 5 that they only got about halfway to its potential, is Cyberpunk. It's the only other one, I would say, that like when you look at the way the game plays, the world it's in, everything that's happening and moving at the same time, I believe that GTA is going to be the most next level immersive single, like, you know what I mean? Like open world, fucking thousands of NPCs in sight at all times. It will be. I know it will be. Because look at what Red Dead was 6 years ago. And that was on a previous console. And they worked on that. Like, when you look at how long... So, like, Red Dead, they would have started on 10-ish years ago. You know, for it to come out 6 years ago. And look how polished it came out. And then, so it's just... Like, they literally... All they've done is online content. For a decade, basically. With the exception of Red Dead. Since... GTA 5 on PS3 to now, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the only game that Rockstar released. When you look at that, how can GTA 6 not be the greatest game of all time? Like, I have full faith. Full faith. Like, I don't like what Rockstar have become. Look at all the franchises they've left behind. All the brilliant franchises that were loved. But because they weren't billion-dollar franchises, they don't care. Like, they are just a tentpole now. But they still make great games. The online stuff, I'm not going to care for. When it gets... That's where it's going to be... Shut up and take my money. Like, but I believe that GTA 6 will have enough single-player content in it to have a completionist gamer playing for 200 to 400 hours. Bare minimum. Because Red Dead had that. Like, it's infamous. Same as GTA 5. or San Andreas, the original GTA 5, infamous for its 100% completion and how long it took and all the things you had to do. Infamous for it. And like even back then, PS2, 150, 160 hours. Like next to fucking Final Fantasy, I'd never had games, and Gran Turismo, next to them, I'd never had games that I had that much time in back then. You know what I mean? Like to complete it, to fully complete it. And then Red Dead 2, same thing. Never fully completed it. Put fucking 1,000 hours into it. 200-300 into single player, multiple playthroughs, and then the rest into online. Playing with my friends. Way less to do in GTA, but just loved being a cowboy. Running around in the world. GTA 6 will be something else. Like they literally... I love it. Because when Cyberpunk was coming out, they were citing Red Dead 2 as an example of polished that they want to go for. And now Rockstar is citing Cyberpunk as a level of polished that they want to go for. Like on release. They don't want the Cyberpunk launch. They don't want their previous launch. They want perfection on release. Which is like no gaming company in the world can do it. It's what I've been screaming for the last few weeks with this. And everyone's criticism of it. That literally Rockstar are the only company in the world that can do it. That can actually push a date back. And lose hundreds of $millions in shares and investments and shit. But they'll make that money, triple that money in the time off GTA 5 still. Like, they're the only company that can do it. So, yeah, we've had to wait, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. They're not Bethesda. Look how long we've had to wait with anything they've done for new installments. They just haven't happened. And when they've happened, they've been shit. Either a new installment of a previous franchise, or they just keep fucking remastering shit. Or they make a new IP in Starfield and no one gives a fuck about it. Because heaps of other games beat them to the punch. You know? So yeah, I think it's going to be good, dude. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, we've had to wait. But greatness can wait. Perfection can wait. Truly. Alright, what do we got? Fucking timing again of them. It's 22 minutes. Alright, back to career. 22 minutes. So what's that make it? It'd be 10 o'clock race. Alright. Fuck. And I'm not a Rockstar fanboy, bro. I'm not. I hate GTA 5 now. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I have it on 2 consoles. I was not going to give in and get it on a PS5. I fucking hate it. It's brain rot. It's a cash grab. It's fucking... It's brain rot. But what it is what it is. Like, it's fucking massive. But I mean, when you've had a game on the market for 10 years and all you've done is update its online content, of course it's going to be massive. Like, but it's brain rot. Pure brain rot, bro. And the mechanics... This is where Red Dead... Even though it's got a similar engine, the mechanics of GTA... Like, we've spoken about this a lot too. GTA 4 is the best GTA 4... The GTA of all time. Mechanics, physics, story, characters, aesthetics... Location, all of it. All of it. The best Grand Theft Auto game of all time. GTA 5 is this massive juggernaut powerhouse, but it's just so fucking bland. Then Red Dead is like this technical masterpiece. Like a game that literally puts you in this quiet, reclusive era and you're okay with it. Like it's immersion. And then the engine that it operates on, right? The engine for GTA 5 is the most child friendly. Like anybody that talks about a KD in GTA 5 is like looking in the mirror and telling themselves they're Brad Pitt every day. because that's like it has the most powerful, potent, ridiculous, almost AI godlike robotic lock-on that has ever existed in video games. Like soft lock-on. Like, it has the fucking oppressor. Literally the single worst thing that was ever created for a video game. And people that just, anybody that talks about their fucking KD in GTA, and there's a lot of them, GTA's brain rot. Pure brain rot. Pure brain rot. Anybody that plays that should have the clip from Far Cry 3 of Vars talking about the definition of insanity. They should just play that for fucking 1,000 hours as they play that game. Brain rot. Pure brain rot. I've got no beef with it. I just think the online is shit. Generic. A cash cow. A constantly updating cash cow. It's brain rot, bro. And it's a hack game. The way the driving mechanics are piss fucking easy. The shooting mechanics are piss fucking easy. The weapon collections in it are really fucking standard. Like even the weapons in Red Dead, a game set 130 years before it, were more exciting than the weapons in GTA. Like, it's a shit game, bro. It was a great game when it came out 13 years ago on a PS3. It was a great game. Great single-player game. Kind of cool when they redid it again on the PS4 in first person. That's the only reason worth getting it. Then many years later, we got Red Dead 2. And Red Dead 2 wipes its fucking cow-poking dick all over fucking GTA. Yes, I'll be playing GTA 6. I just spent much time talking about how GTA 6 will possibly be the greatest game in history. Bit late to the party, answer! GTA Online is brain rot. GTA 6 is going to be amazing. Amazing. But the online component of it, brain rot. It'll be another 2 decades of slow updates, pay the money, get the new thing. Like, even like the reason that they don't the reason they don't nerf shit. So they release stuff, right? These vehicles, like the Oppressor. I've seen a whole breakdown of this, about how it's essentially a scheme that keeps one-upping. And they never nerf anything. They just create something new that overpowers it. So every time something new comes out, the whole crowd have to clamour for it because it's the OP object. And then the next creation is something that directly counters the previous creation. I've watched a whole breakdown on it. And the pinnacle of it all now is that they've released those cars with the shields on them that you have to pay a fuckload of money. And it gives you so all those vehicles they've been releasing for the last decade that all have the lock-on shit, the soft lock from a mile away, they never nerfed any of them when the whole community was complaining that they're fucking sick of grinding and some cunt comes along and blows up their shit. It literally took them a decade. And then rather than balance any of that, they always just keep one-upping it. And the community just keeps... You've either got the people that are grinding and can't afford to buy the new shit instantly, so they're grinding in the hopes to get that shit so they can defend themselves. And then you got the other motherfuckers who just buy it and then think they're the sickest cunt just killing every motherfucker. Don't balance any of that. Don't fix any of it with lobbies. Just keep creating new things that people will buy. It took them a decade to get to the point where you could have your vehicles incapable of being locked on by those... What, we doing our show today? No, I don't think so. You said next weekend, isn't it? Lewis said next weekend on Discord. But we can do it today. Lewis full said, I can't do it this Saturday or Sunday or whatever. And then he was like, but next That first message. And that was like mid this week. Because he said Friday or Saturday or Sunday like 3 times in the message. To the point that it was confusing. But I can do whatever today if you... I swear, bro. He said he wasn't available this weekend. He could start next weekend. And that's what I thought we'd been discussing. But I can, yeah. I'm, yeah, besides this, bro, I haven't got any plans and I've already got on early. I think it'll be incredible because, like, even when I played Red Dead, you know, by then we'd had GTA for fucking 10 years. And I remember then, like, just the improvement, the engine improvement, the graphical improvement. So what, are we doing something? It was because he was in here earlier. But yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. But there's not enough communication then. But I swear it, bro. Like, I'm going to look at the rewording of it. I hadn't opened it today. And now he's saying the next 20 minutes. Where is it? Next Saturday night won't work for me, but next Friday and Saturday would. Next Saturday night, this was 29th to the 11th. Oh, so yeah, that was a week ago. Next Friday and Sunday. Oh, because it'd be Friday for you guys now. Yeah, I guess so, man. Yeah. But yeah, like nothing was said last night, yesterday. I need heads up for this shit. Because at the moment, I'm just like doing shifts, man. Yeah, reading that. That's what I meant. I just thought, straight up, I just thought, okay, so next weekend. The wording of it was horrible. The wording of it was horrible, bro. I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing? Like, but yeah, I'm gonna have to reshuffle and shut down and. But I can. I'm happy we've got America. I think that's awesome. Genuinely happy we've got America. Alright. Well, yeah, I mean, we can kick it off with a redirect, I guess. How long are you planning to go for? Man, I fucking updated YouTube Studio. And like outright, my whole phone is crashing because of it. Not just Studio, YouTube, like just everything on my phone just is crashing. Oh my god. So no one else is on at the moment anyways. Doesn't look like there's any schedules. Okay. Restarted what? Oh, the phone, yeah, I have. That was like after the update, yeah, that was the first thing I did. But no, I just mean in general, like even now, like I just It's slow to do anything, but then even just like opening fucking Facebook and shit, it just does like the random where it'll go to open it, and like it opens it up and then it's loading it and then it just like flash closes it. Yeah, full. It's doing it to Facebook now, and then just keeps going. Apps not working. App not working. Does my fucking head in. That's why I don't update the fucking things. Hate them. Hate phones. I hate tech. Hate updates. Hate it all. I hate it. Alright. So yeah, I guess we're doing something else. I will have to... What's the time? 10 o'clock. So I guess I'll schedule something for 12-ish. And I guess we'll get straight into multi. But yeah, I'm genuinely keen for it. It's awesome that we got America, man. Yeah, I just hate the constantly. Like, I get it. At least in terms, like, when it's my bank app. And my bank app's one of them, man. It fucking updates like 2-3 times a month, honestly. It's the only one, and like, it just shits me because of how often it does it. But it's the only one I'll accept. Because I'm like, online security, how important it is and shit. But just the amount of other fucking apps that do a full update, 100, 200 meg, whatever, and you're like, what did it even do? What did it even do? Like your phone apps, man, like YouTube, Facebook, all the time. Like, what did it even do? It didn't change a thing. What the fuck updated? It's worse. It's crashing. Like, it's non-stop. Non-stop. Bro. Who the fuck voted on this poll? I'm just looking at the poll. Firstly, alright, I get it. We got 22 likes, we got 30, 31. 45% for GTA 7. GT 7. Are you cunts fucking retarded? Dead set, are you fucking retarded? Have yous actually been watching it? Have yous ever done an AI race on your own precious Kaz cocksucking game? Are you fucking shitting me? 45%. Fuck off, mate. We are deleting that poll because you cunts are fucking trolls. Trolls. Fuck off. ACC all day, any day. This number 2. Then Forza Motorsport, then... Fuck! All you cunts voted on the poll and you didn't, like, because you fucking GT that much. Oh my god, my days, you are so brainwashed. My days. What's going on, Mello? No, I'm not going at someone. As I was taking the piss. Putting the mask on, taking the piss, but no, I had a poll up there. I swear, they're trolls, bro. They're trolls. Dead set trolls. Dead set trolls. That was a clickbaity fucking poll. And it proves it too, like that, because they haven't been dropping in. They haven't been saying nothing. You've seen one before say one fucking thing. Oh, you're coming back to Gran Turismo ever? They won't drop a like, but they'll vote on a fucking poll that says their game's got better AI than this. They are so delusional. I mean, I'm insane. Virgin fucking psychotic. But I am delusional too, you know, but I'm like fucking not like that delusional, man. That's fucking dead set. Dead set. Had a look at the post, I had a look at the poll, and I was like, wait a minute. First, you've always got more votes than likes, but when I seen GT7, no, we're deleting that poll. Go away. It's not what game looks the best, it's what game has the best AI. I shouldn't have even included it on the list. I should have had fucking Need for Speed in its place. With its rubber banding. Should have had that there. You fucking dead set trolls. Trolls! Get out! Leave! Unsub! Move on! Trolls. Don't like trolls. Nah. Get out. Get out! Get out! You heard me. God, I hate this thing. The poll was corrupted. Yeah. FIFA fucking got their grubs on it. Kaz is accepting his peace. His Peace Nobel Prize gold medal as we speak. Yeah, so you voted for ACC then, which was the correct answer, Mello. ACC was actually the correct answer, and it's not the game I am playing either. So ACC was the correct answer. The genuine, unbiased, whole truth, correct answer to what has the best AI on console. It is ACC. Like I said, I shouldn't have even put Gran Turismo on the fucking list. Need for Speed was still hard to beat. Gran Turismo is not. Big ups, Matthew. You're a fucking legend. Bro, have you played it yet? Like, I mean, even now, I'm seeing... Like, big ups, mate. That's huge. You're a fucking legend. But I am seeing so many people that are like... That they love the game. And they are like, what happened with Sophie? Legitimately, Matthew. Like, people that only play Gran Turismo, that live on it, breathe on it, controller users, they brag about how good they are, and they are saying, but I whooped the shit out of Sophie in the shittest cars that I could use, and what happened? What happened? And why is it locked behind the fucking power pack? And why is Sophie still not on every track? But what happened? Why is Sophie 3.0 a dud? That's why I feel like I'm getting trolled with the poll. Like, literally, their latest iteration of it is possibly the worst one. And they're charging you for it. In this, or this... 100%. The first few days, I've got clips of it, bro. In this 100%. Like, I was literally like... I was like, they're fucking... You're like 2 car lengths ahead of them, and then the cunts come in like Max Verstappen have got infinite fucking brake power. Like, this 1000%. But the AI was always faster than you. They're not faster than you in Gran Turismo. But in this now, like, I have so much video footage now of, like... side by side most insane fucking shitting myself racing against the AI with no radar that just Sophie could never. Like, I've literally spent 12 hours racing her endurance around Nordschleife and she's got nothing, bro. Like, Timmy, big ups, mate. How are you? All the Timmys are here. Yeah, City need it, Timmy. Oh, so, yeah, but even, alright, so even that, Matthew, go back in the day. I was yelling about it with this. Yamanaka. Timmy, you'd know. You made jokes about it. Literally, Yamanaka in his fucking Toyotas. The single worst AI driver in Gran Turismo history. Fucking Yamanaka. You get Yamanaka. Him and his fucking Supras. Him and his FT1s. Him and his fucking Toyotas. Yamanaka. He's always in like second or third. Him and Miyazono. And like Haywood or some shit. But Yama fucking Naka. Anyone who's done the Le Mans grind race. Yamanaka. And that has existed for like 3 fucking years in Gran Turismo. He'll rubber band the fuck out of you. Gives no fucks where you are. Sophie or no Sophie. And I've been joking about it with this. I'm like, fucking, I just got Yamanaka. ACC used to shit me. They'd be overly aggressive. And because of the way you had to grind ACC to get your safety rating up, the best way to do it was to play the AI and sit in the middle of the pack at like 85, 95% AI difficulty and just complete lap after lap after lap after lap. And your safety rating would go up. It was the quickest way to do it. But if you made contact with the AI, you lost safety rating. So it used to shit me whenever they did something overly aggressive. Because I'm like, well, I'm losing safety rating. They're a fucking robot. Okay, yeah, Lopez. I mean, bro, that's Lopez in real life. That's how Lopez won the fucking title in real life, man. So that's pretty accurate AI. Some of the footage I have now of the AI in this is mental. In all classes. I haven't driven this, and I'm in love with the track. I've seen Boris doing this test, so I'm going to have a look at it. Look at that, mate. That looks mean. It's like the Valkyrie paint job on it.
Clear of the pits.
Also, genuinely, guys, I've been doing it a bit. I think this game looks amazing in third person. Like, if you're a controller user and you're used to third person view, I think this game looks sick. Like, it looks better than ACC in third person. ACC, I did answer. I did. We'll talk about it on the show. I really enjoyed it, but we'll talk about it on the show. I've caught up on a few things, bro. Thunderbolts, F4. I've watched the first episode of Stranger Things, but I'm going to wait. Me and the missus probably watch it all at Christmas time. But yeah, I've been catching up on movies, bro. I still need to watch Peacemaker. Same. I still need to watch that too. Same. And Mrs. wants me to get King of Hill. The only thing I've been kind of keeping up with has been South Park, and even that I'm a few episodes behind now. I genuinely, like, even though I'm paying for the VPN, it's kind of annoying, but I genuinely, like, don't even think about it till, like, once a week. Kind of on a weekend when I have some downtime, I'll open up fucking torrents, see what's available, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this, that. But I always forget. Oh my god. Oh wow. This thing feels so angry. And downforce happy. Sounds like a fucking... Sounds like a plane with like something electric in it. Yeah, my missus is a big horror fan, bro. I really enjoyed Sinners last year. This year, I thought Sinners was one of the best horrors I've seen in a while. Nope is probably the most original horror I've seen recently. Yeah, dude, Miss C and my missus literally have the same favourite character answer. My missus has a ghost face tattoo. Like, Scream is her #1 favourite thing. Yeah, Sinners was good. I really enjoyed it. Scanners is great, Timmy, back in the day. But yeah, I enjoyed Sinners. It's basically Dusk Till Dawn for black people, but it was awesome. Dusk Till Dawn for black people with a Ku Klux Klan twist. It was cool. Really good performance from Jordan. Been a while too. I think he's a great actor, but he's attached himself to too many projects that have been failures. So yeah, really good dual performance from him. And the actual vampire, like the main bad guy, he was sick. I want to see more of that guy. He's the main bad dude in the next 28 Days movie. English lad or Scottish bloke, something like that. Jack something. But he was fucking cool playing the Irish dude. Like me and the missus said it. We both think it'd be really, really cool to have a prequel TV show with that guy in it. Like, that shows where, like, he was being held prisoner by the Mexicans and the Native Americans. Like, have a prequel set around him. Where he came from, how they got him. Because he was too good in the role. Too charismatic. This thing's off its head. It sounds like a boat. Like when you're on a river and a fucking 8-litre, 700 horsepower boat goes flying past you, and then you just hear the reverberations and the echo of it, goes out of sight. That was weird. That really put me off, you dog. Oh, God. That was weird. I went over the line and it's doing this fucking...
You're clear.
Traction in it's really strong. Give me a few minutes, bro. Have you got it scheduled? Because I'll redirect. I'll redirect, go take a leak, and then I'll join you. Because I'll have to shut down my OBS before StreamYard even lets me fucking register my shit. And I have to swap my headphones from the PlayStation to the mic, swap over my sound settings and shit. But I'll organise the redirect and then do that. So yeah, we're gonna do our, get your link in, Liam. I'm gonna jump onto a podcast that I'm doing with a couple of my mates, like I've been talking about at the Big Guys. And it's something we're trying to get off the ground. It's something, like, as you know with me, something that a lot of you suggested to me for the longest time. that I should be doing podcast type shit. But yeah, so I'm going to go have a chat for 90 minutes, 2 hours with the boys. I don't know what the topics are, but I'm sure as soon as they give it to me, I'll be able to talk about it plenty. And then we'll come back to this by lunchtime. This is awesome. This car is... I'm going to give this a crack at Brazil. This is so tight. It's so tight, like, it's just like stuck to the road. I barely have to fucking turn the wheel. Traction hasn't kicked in once. It's great on brakes. Oh, whoa. Alright. Slap, and then I'll shut it down. Oh, get back on the throttle. Oh, laps over. Oh, where are we? Oh. Monstrous. Have you got my email, mate? Do you need it, or... No worries, bro. I look forward to your correspondence, sir. Oh, that was slow. Fuck it. There's that traction. I turned in too early. Ready? Big crash. Ooh. I think I broke it. That was violent. The wheel just went and stopped. I was expecting it to do some crazy physics bullshit like it did yesterday. It just, nah, that was violent. And that was awesome. I reckon it was a shit lap, but I still want to see. Yeah, not even close. What do I need to qualify? Oh, no, I did. So what did I do? 1:16.7. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. 6/10. Right. Let's go into the redirects. But yeah, if you've been enjoying the chats that we've been having the last few days, then come along and have a chat for the next 90 minutes, 2 hours with us. Because it's pretty much going to be the same shit. Why isn't it in my upcomings? I know he gave it to me. I'll open it up and I'll just copy and paste that. Oh no, that's linked to the channel. Copy. There we go. Alright. You're all a bunch of legends. If you don't come through to have the chat, come back in 2 hours. We'll kick it off with some ranked. Because I think I can get like my third lot of points now. And then we'll do some custom lobbies later this Arvo evening. But I'll be back with the race in 2 hours. And now I'm going to send you through to a mate's channel, and we're going to have a chat. But I'll be there, so you don't have to feel like strangers, all right? Have a good one. Hit him up with a sub. Come hang out with us and have a chat. I don't even know what we're talking about, so it's going to be interesting, all right? First episode, something to do with dinosaurs. So, I don't know, old people, come hang out. You know, we can talk about fucking the Stone Age and shit, and, you know, what it was like when dating was just clubbing your missus over the head and dragging her home, and how you had to hunt for your own food. Well, I mean, you know, you guys know, so come along, have a chat. I'll see you soon.